got busted for a supplement that's 10 times stronger than Combuterol, meaning he was up to some shit. I like Saunders' style, but I mean, god dang, how much of an advantage do you need to beat Andrade? I mean, a lot of people was viewing it as a 50-50 fight, but at the end of the day, like, I want to see a clean fighter versus a clean fighter. As soon as a fighter takes a certain type of supplement to have an advantage, you're already admitting you can't win if you're clean versus this person. You have to have some type of advantage in order to win the fight. So why should we watch the fight? So it was killing me when I was seeing people say, oh, honestly, Andrade been doing so, they were saying that Andrade been done so wrong multiple times throughout his career that he needs this fight, so they won't mind seeing it. And I'm like, really? Like, you're not doing him justice if you want to see him fight a guy like Saunders on steroids or with that supplement that's 10 times stronger than Combuterol. That shit make you smarter, faster, stronger, hit harder, think faster. Come on, man. Shit, it's not even a fair fight. So at the end of the day, they did the right thing. Saunders should get suspended for at least a year or two, man. At least. I mean, we can't be having no fighters getting busted with some shit like that. And what's bad about it, the substance leave your body in 24 hours. So that means you could cheat anytime you want to. But what's crazy to me, he should have done it before camp. And when camp started, he should have already been in shape and just maintained his shape. But that's how much of... I won't say he's too dumb to know that, but I just feel like he's just won such an advantage. He tried to use it during camp as well. I mean, come on, man. Saunders, he disappointed us. And talking all that shit about Canelo. And so whatever they did to Canelo, they need to do you 10 times worse. After talking all that shit about Canelo, right? Said he should be banned from boxing. Well, he only got suspended for 6 months, so I guess they should suspend you for how long now? They should suspend you for like 6 times 10, 6 years. Is that how you feel? So Andrade, he's probably going to fight this knockout artist. I ain't even going to pronounce his name. I ain't going to try to pronounce it. I ain't going to try to pretend like I know who he is. You know what I'm saying? But you can't blame Andrade. You know, Andrade was fighting Saunders. But Eddie, I don't know, like, this is an L, but it's a W at the end of the day, because Andrade versus Saunders, okay, I'm going to explain why. Like, Andrade versus Saunders was a risky fight. So it will have kind of messed up, like, if Andrade would have lost, right? There was a possibility he could have lost that fight. So now he got a guarantee win versus this opponent he about to fight. He about to knock his ass out quick. He about to get paid good and all that. You know, he about to be a champion. So Andrade ain't losing. So when people say, oh, Andrade is not fair, man, he can't get his just due, bruh, I'm pretty sure Andrade ain't that mad after all. I mean, goddamn, if I have to fight as good as Saunders and then he tests positive for some shit, then I gotta fight nobody. Shit, I'd be happy as hell if I'm keeping the title, you know. But on the other hand, the Zone is losing, and that's his company that he trying to run and shit. He backed by Zone. Now the Zone, keep in mind, their first show failed because 50% of the fans wasn't there. The arena was 50% empty, and to my surprise, like, I mean, what y'all think? Of course that shit was gonna happen. Y'all put it on the same day as Conor versus Khabib. That's dumb as hell. That's dumb marketing. I mean, so hey, that's what y'all deserve. If y'all don't understand the American market, it ain't like UK. You don't have no competition. You gotta pick your dates. You can't just pick any day. So you can't go versus a Super Bowl, and that was the Super Bowl of the UFC. Like, so how dumb does Eddie Hearn feel? So this another show that's ruined because Andrade fighting in the UK and he don't have a UK fan base. Like, really? So, you know, it's all goody though. At the end of the day, Andrade should win the fight, and I'm glad at least Saunders got suspended because he he definitely should have got suspended because, like I said, he says that he didn't know he was using it. Now, how dumb does that sound? Like, it takes for me 3 months to lose 30 pounds or whatever. I'm just giving you an example. But now I'm losing it in 20 months after drinking the holy water that my coach is giving me. You think I'm not going to be like, yo, what the hell? Like, what's that? And coach, what you giving me that's making me lose all this weight? Of course, like, I'm going to have to ask my coach what's goody. But at the end of the day, we already know what it is. Saunders knew what he was taking. He thought he could get away with it because it gets out of your system in 24 hours. But he didn't. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm glad he got busted. And subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And peace.